Blessings and salutations, wonderful Aquarius and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read to see what's the message for you coming into 2023. We're still in this energy of what's going on in 2022, and as much as we want to see what's going on, what's coming for you, it's best to know what's currently happening so we can see what direction we're going in coming into 2023. So, again, might not resonate to all of you. How many of you thank you kindly for your view? Also know, you would know the magnitude. I'm not going to get into the whole spew. I'm going to pray, get into my Zen, because this in the NYC and all the energies, I'm trying to make sure I can tell you what I see with clarity. That's all. That's really the objective here. With love and light, of course. Alrighty. Most High, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Aquarius. Amen. Amen again. Pre-shuffle, little peek I did because I don't do extended or personals at this time, but it's coming soon. Either way, what's currently happening, what I see, it has something to do with you starting to really see that with the introspect and the rest, that even with all the abundance and that you have going on, you see that your unhappiness come from the fact that you just like not like martyr, but all the sacrifice you put in is not bringing you the happiness that you deserve because you're getting so much resistance. And I think you're starting to see what's coming clear to you that there's nothing for you to do in regards to them. This is just all about your happiness, your focus, what you're working on. And I do see there may be some travel and some distancing, but definitely some cycles is closing with your unhappiness as far as it being the focus. It's like it's more or less the solution is at hand. It's coming into clarity, I see. Alrighties? So, of course, when it came down to Major Arcana, I did see you there, Aquarius, with all the other fixed energies, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. But we're going to see messages for you. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, see what else comes out for you, for Aquarius, going into 2023. Son! Pardon me, y'all. He's on his game. It's Saturday. Talking about hood NYC and it's hood in the crib. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, please. I see that world peeking at me. Just looking like it's definitely some new perspective. Cycles is definitely closing. Even on one of the cards, I seen even with the world perspective getting a grip on that snake. Something that was really having a grip in your space and yeah. Okay, let me just tell you what I see. Let's do the Celtic cross. Okay, the glow is there, okay. And the glow I see is more or less you stepping into your energy. And I think you're stepping into this knowing. And it's illuminating. It looks beautiful on you. It's showing this type of energy, even with this Empress here. As far as for those who care, again, the fixed energies that I did tell you about before, as far as Taurus is here and Libra. Now, what I see is the major thing is somebody is really showing their ASS. Somebody's more in their ego. They care more about what people think, what people say. And what's covering you is that you could play into both dualities. Like you could be nice with it, or you can be completely nasty, hooded, classy, whatever role you want to play. I think you're letting it be seen that your duality comes into hand to handle this type of aggression or problem. What's the obstacle is showing for some of you is Four of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on to something that you feel is more valuable than what it really is. That's the obstacle at hand. Now, what's crowning you is the Six of Swords. The fact that you know definitely what you need to do to put some distance in between something that is aggressive or hindering or just trying to block you from what you're doing. Now, what's under your feet, but you use to help you maneuver, is this Wheel of Fortune, this karmic energy of basically you move how you're supposed to, so things is basically move how it's like accordingly. You do what you're supposed to do, you receive these certain things. That's what benefits you as far as just making you able to strategically trust that this is going to work out for you. What's behind you is this Knight of Cups energy. It's somebody giving you these offers that has no stability or doesn't have really any depth. It sounds good, but it's nothing really backing it up. It's more or less a temporary fix, a band-aid over a bullet wound. It's more or less just feeling like it sounds good, but what's the follow through? You know? What's in front of you is the chakra, your throat. You're at this place where you can speak what you feel without the coldness. It's more or less from this place. It's coming from the heart. You know, it's opened up from a place to where you know you're speaking from this. Doesn't have to be done in a harsh way to make your point be known, because you did that before and it was more or less deflected as a reason not to really hear you. So here we go. We have to go check this part here on this giving tree energy. So, I need the glasses. Pardon me. I thought I was doing good. But now I need my glasses. Okay. Alrighties. So, you signify yourself and your attitude in relation to this matters, this giving tree. You gave all you could give, and they took all they could take from you. It's like if you kept giving, they would have took until you had nothing left. And what you feel as far as to signify your house and your environment is the Empress. Hello. You know what you hold, what you bring. You got so much growing inside of you. Even some of you might literally be pregnant, but it's just something that's growing within that you feel free in. You feel free and secure that it's abundant enough for you to stand in. Now, as far as your hopes and fears, you have to make a decision to where you have to use head over heart and cut them off completely. What I do see here represent what's to come. It shows some little intimacy, like a little, kid you not, because it shows some sneaky, freaky little creeping and giving into your desires. Yeah, that's what I see. Let me get some clarification here for our Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Let's see. Just some clarification on your energy. Okay. Okay. Alrighties. Well, okay. It does feel like whoever this person is that's in your energy is somebody's not emotionally available, but it's more or less trying to make an attempt. Again, feeling like they're not capable to do what they're saying. Capricorn energy just feels like, ugh. Some of you, you know they're not going to be able to come through the way they say they do, but you feel so tied to them because that's these Ace of Cups here too. Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Taurus is here. Again, Aquarius, you're here with this world. Scorpio, yeah, I said Scorpio, yeah. Okay, again, I want to stress this show off where it's about the audience and stuff. I guess it made it clear where this moon is in reverse that you was telling them, like, it's more or less you telling them that, best way to explain it is that you see a lot of them as being puppeteered by family or certain things they're used to doing, shadow stuff, but it's more or less you see why where this arrogance or this ego or this resistance come from, this type of energy. Now we see here where this hood, nasty, classy, where the duality come in, it definitely shows the love, the work that you put in is that out of love you go through these dualities where you adjust, where you try to make sense of some of this. But where it shows the obstacle with certain things that you're holding on to, it shows this hermit energy where it's taken a long time that for some of you that was like accommodated. Like even if you're not dealing with it no more, the habit was still there. I'm used to you doing it. Crown of you is the Six of Swords, the fact that you can make moves and separate yourself from this to a place to where it's better for you. It signifies from the strength, the capability to tame the beast outside and within. And beneath you is this karma, wheel of fortune. It shows that's clarified again, where karmically you're able to basically come out on top because it shows the Ten of Swords in reverse as far as this healing that you're able to do from just under any circumstance. It's shown even with any ending karmically because the role you play, your new beginnings, is always in a place of you ending up on a, like basically you'll be okay. Because what's behind you is showing where these people come through with minimal enough, like minimum. And it's like, you're letting it be known that's not enough. That they could, you know that they can give more, you know that they could do more. And you're speaking in a place to where you letting it be known that from maturity, that from where you stand on, from what you grew, from the work you put in, that you can do it with or without them. And it's not in a place of malice. It's just letting it be known, like, look what I've been, look what I've done. Okay? Now, again, with this giving tree energy, I want to reiterate, because it always gets choppy for me right here, that your attitude towards the matter is definitely that you gave a lot and all that you can. They took more than they needed to, more than they should have. And with the world in reverse is definitely showing that cycle is incomplete as far as certain things that have to be addressed to make it correct. Now where I see this Empress energy and the energy you coming in, signify your house that you're in, your influence and the events about you is this Empress energy to where you see what you hold and you're not investing in this anymore. It's like you're not giving legs to anything else that they was doing that was stressing. So when you seeing here, when you make a decision head over heart, because the Three of Swords is there, you know it already broke your heart, it already messed with your resources, brought you some pain, and now it's like, listen, going forward, where I see with you, it's like, you're going to do you. Because where I see this little sneaky, freaky thing happening, the nympho creeping, it shows even if you slip into this little intimate abyss. It's at a place where you feel like you have that right to, it's not about evolving and getting deep. It's just more or less something you want to do at that time because you're not going that deep with them so they can prove that's what they are worthy to be. I'm sorry, but again, where it shows this devil is showing that's a toxic way to go because there's already a codependency here. And it's also showing too that it's not making them it's not changing the way they move, you know. But it definitely puts you in a more position of, again, with this Queen of Wands glowing, more in control of what's going on now because it's not on its perception that they're going to do something that they wasn't doing. It's like before you believed that they could do these things that they was telling you, but now it's more or less you're happy and content with the fact that it's an understanding between you two. And that intimacy might be something outside, I guess, to distract you from the tension of what's going on. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see, Aquarius. That was interesting. Alrighties. Bear with me. I'm going to get another deck and try to do just a little spread to see what we got here. Aquarius. Let's see. Let's just Aquarius. Let's see. Going into 2023. Message for Aquarius. Seen a Fool with the Hierophant. Somebody's just like trying to jump and go all in regards to this commitment here. But you're contemplating if that's what you should do for some of you. Okay, so this energy here is the Five of Cups in reverse, which I did see in the pre-shuffle was some of you definitely coming out of this disappointment from somebody being immature and insecure. It's like it's more or less coming, healing from that, seeing it as being behind you, or at least seeing what the resolute, how to fix the problem. It may not be done completely, but you at least see what it is. And as G.I. Joe says back in the day, that's half the battle, Let's see. Aquarius. See that Scorpio energy come out again. Seven of Swords came out in reverse plenty of times, and it's let it be known that you're no longer trying to strategize, be fooled by any deception here. It doesn't like you even engaging in the games that they was trying to run at all. Yeah, you're recovering from the pain, heartbreak, disappointment, Nine of Wands. It's a guarded energy, but I definitely see that there was an outside interference with that Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, ugh, every time I see the Wands, the Queen, King in reverse, especially the Queen, because it gives off spell work for some, but for me, it's just the desperation and the intensity of the manipulation and the entitlement. It's just so much of a intruding energy, and that's definitely clarified by this Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Again, peaking pride and then not giving anything, but it's like taking more than was given and really feeling entitled to. It's just like feeling really evasive and doesn't supposed to be there. It's like just feel like it just was not giving anything into this, but having a lot to say about it. And I see the end, the death card there, the new day. And even when I just noticed too, this Hierophant in the front looking at this light here, where it's looking as if there's a new phase of commitment coming in, right? And then where I see this completion with the 7 and the 3, but it looks like no longer investing. And it's more or less, it's like no one investing and trying to make some, like to get along. It's like that didn't work anymore. That don't work. It's more or less to be committed to this one instead of just trying to have everybody get along. Yeah, it doesn't want to strategize or figure out what needs to be done to avoid some deception, but it's because it's look like you focus on your coin, and it's really unapologetic energy because people are already not playing fair. It's like definitely looking as if, let's see, curious. Yeah, do see a completion. Look at this, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, ran its course. And it's more or less look like you don't feel the need to keep trying to communicate with someone who is emotionally unavailable and manipulative. Look at this. I can't make this up. You feel this need like you can no longer reconcile. It's not your healing and everything has nothing else to do with them. You're gonna heal regardless. It's not no longer about what is it, closure or making peace. I think this peace came within. You gave them enough time and they just don't take accountability. And guess what? That's not affecting your stability. Awesome source. Awesome source. Again, I see you heavy Aquarius, a lot of fixed energy. Could be other Aquarius involved. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, heavy. Sagittarius, again, Taurus. Heavy earth. But the justice, energy, Libra energy, is going to balance out the way it's supposed to because they no longer have the access that they did before. You know? Alrighties. Let's see. I'm going to get a Kipper card and then get your advice and outcome, Aquarius. Kipper message for Aquarius, please. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is this... Okay, I'm about to say, please, if this false person come out one more time. Grief and adversary. Now, if you look at grief and adversaries, two women here. It could be, like I said, gender is not that important. It's just that these two women here. Is that angel wings on the back of one? It just looked like one of them is two here. One got their back to you, one is looking at you, and you're stressed out for some of you, like, there's so much adversity here, but one of them's looking at you like, you know what you're supposed to do about that one that's not even looking at you. Theft. You go to theft. I said, where's the false person card? No, it's a theft card here. Exactly. And it's showing a good gentleman. It's like, yeah, it's showing like, a good person is here, but it's like the influence is extra. Some extra energy here. Okay, let's get it. No cards. You don't hit the floor like that. My little table. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alrighties. Let's see. Let's get the advice and outcome. Aquarius, please. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome for Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Advice and outcome, please. Okay, see that Temperance? Yeah, see it took some time. And all the time did, as much as you try to keep a smile and keep it cool and have a good time, it was a burden. Because somebody was intentionally being annoying, excuse my French. And you had to let it go because your healing is definitely a priority. And you felt like you're doing a lot of things on your own anyway to be accommodating someone so difficult. Okay? Sagittarius energy again. I see this, this healing from this heartbreak. This Three of Swords is in reverse again because you're not letting it have the effect as it once did before. As far as losing sleep, in regards to nostalgia of the past, if somebody's really comfortable in regards to the fact that somebody was being super manipulative, I see, in regards to the hold that they had on someone that you love. And you see that. You see that's not your problem to address. Yeah, they go to injustice there. Yeah, that's not for you to do. Your marriage commitment here. Taurus energy, Libra. Let's see with this Hierophant, please. I'm just going to ask for clarification on the Justice and the Hierophant. Okay. The major arcana. Ooh, the Empress. Yeah, it's showing the reason why there's an injustice and imbalance, and it's because that's not even your battle here. You're above this. That's below your pay grade. Let's see. Libra, Taurus energy. And that's reiterated by the Justice and the Hierophant. Yeah. And the Lovers here. It's showing that definitely there was an intent to cause, like, disruption, because it was like the communication was definitely ensuring that you wasn't understanding that it was for the highest good. It was more or less, or even going to have a silver lining. It was like this connection here. It was a lot of playing Cupid, a lot of intimacy that got you caught in this connection to where you feel like the communication ain't going the way it's supposed to. It's like you're not making an attempt to appease them. You're more or less in your head to what's taking them so long to see that their family and their happiness was really the goal here. So, that's what I see. And I do see your person do come into this place of seeing the truth of what it is and moving in the way they're supposed to. I see that. But currently, as far as in the process of taking accountability, it depends on how you come back and deal with them. So that's what I see in this read. You can let me know in the comments below, of course, if it's up to you, if comments are, because currently they be turned off. But if you're able to, I appreciate it if you let me know or like it or subscribe. But either way, just coming through to see if this is your vibe. It is a blessing, and I love it. Appreciate you. Till next time, love and light.